How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and this is the Garage Update. Hope you guys are having a really good weekend, because I definitely am. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what's going on in my garage with all of my cars. This, of course, being my 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. This has been the focus of my channel for the last 8 months. You guys have seen it. So right now, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do in the next few days to get this thing all buttoned up. But before that, I wanna introduce a friend of mine. And this guy, he's actually helped me out immensely during the past week, helping me out on this car and also delivering a car that I'm gonna show a little bit later in the video. He is Robert Dunn from Aging Wheels. And not smart.
It's a video prop.
It's a, yeah, he has a really cool channel about his Trabants and his Wigo, which is like a weird smart car. That's actually a Wigo, it is not a smart, yes. Hence the shirt. So yeah, go check it out. Link will be in the description below. But on to this thing. So this needs a little bit of work, mainly in this area right here. See, the interior is completely stripped. So what I have to do is I need to figure out what's going on with this top. So a lot of you have asked questions about what I did to the top and what I didn't do. Number one, yes, I did have the lines bled. All the air is out of the line since I did replace these hydraulic hoses. It's really easy here because all you have to do is release pressure from this little Torx bolt right here, and you can bleed the lines pretty easily. And I also filled up the fluid. Actually, this fluid is a little low, so I'll have to fill it up a little more. But it's not a problem with the pump or the motor, it's a problem with some micro switches somewhere. So there are micro switches right here underneath. There's a hydraulic ram. 2 micro switches, they're Hall effect magnets in essence, and I replaced both of them. I have brand new ones. I replaced them, and there's also micro switches over here in the top itself, underneath here. So when the top comes up, it has micro switches that tells the ECU what position it's in. Now the position is the problem, because when I look on my Lara diagnostics, it tells me that I have an implausible position for the top, and that's when it stops. So I'm guessing the problem lies elsewhere from these micro switches and the ones I checked. There's one more micro switch on this side that I haven't checked, and it might be that, but other than that, I don't know what it could be. Some people have said that it could be the latch itself. Well, the latch, I have finagled it. I have done a lot to it to make sure that it runs 100%, and it does run 100%. It opens up, closes just like it should, and the micro switch here is fine, and then there's another one deeper in there for service mode, and that's when this whole thing just kind of comes up. So that works as well. So everything here should work as intended, except for the fact that it doesn't. I also have a new to me ECU, so that's one I got on eBay, and that's the old one, and it seems like the functionality is exactly the same. I checked all the fuses in the car. There's a fuse box there and a fuse box in there, and no change. It's all the same thing. So it's really stumping me. I mean, I've been at this for about 2 weeks, so it's a real big issue, because if I can't get the top up in case it rains, it's gonna be a bad time for me. But right now, the top is down, and it actually doesn't yell at me for having the top unsecured. So I can actually drive this car without an issue. Now the next thing is the fuel leak right here. I still haven't gotten the fittings that I need, the AN fittings. So I'm getting those today, so I'm gonna be hard at work over the weekend on that. That should be good. I'm gonna do both that side and that other side for the fuel, just to make sure that we have symmetry, we don't have any leaks or any potential leaks, and we get rid of that gas smell once and for all. In addition, I am going to steam clean all the carpets and all that stuff that's actually over there, and I do have the seats nice and clean, thanks to Robert over here. So that's all going in. That's actually relatively simple and easy. It should go in basically in like 15-20 minutes. I also have these pieces right here. Some of the brackets broke off, so I have to epoxy them. I want to show you what I did there. So this is one bracket, and I just epoxied this guy, and this should be a lot stronger than what it was stock. It's just plastic welded onto this frame. So yeah, that should be fine. So everything should come back together like it was stock. So this car is the #1 priority. I really, really want to get this done, hopefully in the next few days. I am getting the bumper maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. The body shop is taking a little long with that. I know that they had some issues with their paint people kind of calling out, but that should look good when it comes back. And then I did have some issue with the battery, but the battery is all taken care of now. But I want to get this done because I have other projects on the horizon, and those projects, actually one project in particular, Robert brought me, so it's going to be real fun. So I should get to my new shop right now. And here we are, guys. My shop is coming together, and it doesn't really look like it's coming together, but all the cars are here, and we got a trailer. This ain't my trailer though. This is Robert's trailer over here. And this trailer is here because of that car right there. Now, I'm not gonna get to that car right now. You guys have seen it in Hoovie's videos. You're gonna see it in Robert's videos, but this car is gonna be one of the major projects on this channel coming up. But right now, I want to point some attention at these. If you guys aren't familiar with these cars, this is my 95 Supra, my 04 Bentley Continental GT, my 2007 S600, and this was my daily driver, but unfortunately there was a problem with a little connector on the transmission, and that ended up leaking. And as you can see, this was a transmission fluid leak, and yeah, it didn't really do a good thing on my floor. So this is leaking transmission fluid at the moment. I am gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix a lot of things on this car because we have to do a minor restoration. This is a daily driver after all. I wanna make it 100%. We're gonna be ceramic coating it. We're gonna be doing all the maintenance. We're gonna be fixing the transmission, all the stuff on the inside, little bits and pieces, but this is gonna be perfect, and that's gonna be in a video coming up. This Bentley, I think I've decided that I'm gonna be doing this Bentley directly after the Lamborghini because it doesn't require that much work. It does require an engine swap, but it's not gonna be that much work in regards to a really long build. But I've sourced another engine. I'm trying to get one from Atlanta from a crashed Bentley Flying Spur, and that is gonna slot right in. And after that, I'm gonna sell this car. Maybe I'll get some new wheels or something, and definitely I'm gonna paint the front and rear bumpers. But this should be really good to go. And as you can see, I am charging all the batteries because these cars don't really get that much seat time. This Supra is actually coming up right after the Bentley, and I have everything for it. I have the GTE VVTi head, and I have the turbo, I have the fuel pump, I have the transmission, I have everything that I need to make this into a 650 wheel horsepower car or thereabouts. This is gonna be a rocket ship. Now, it looks a little bit wonky just because it had a vinyl wrap on it, and now it doesn't anymore, and now I need some body work, but the body shop can take care of that. Also, these wheels are going bye-bye. I have new wheels, have new suspension, new brakes. This is gonna be a real fun project, but I think I'm gonna sell this one as well after we do it. After we have some fun with it, of course. We take it to the track, and we take it on some nice twisty roads, and really see what this car can really do. And of course, we have the Viper. And the Viper doesn't really need anything other than a bunch of body work. So I might just take it to the body shop and have them just paint all the panels that need painting. And then I'll worry about the mechanicals. I'll worry about the suspension. I do want to drop it a little bit. I want to get a new set of wheels and tires. These are really past it. But this is definitely a project that's going to be a lot of fun, specifically because this was the cheapest one in the country, and I don't care what Tyler Hoover says, this one was way cheaper than his. But speaking of Tyler Hoover, let me point some attention right here. I don't know what you'd call it, but this is definitely a little crispy for my taste. This is a 1995 Ferrari F355 Spider, and this used to belong to Tyler Hoover. Now it belongs to me, because this is what happened after Tyler had it, or after it burst into flames after he lent it out to somebody. And it wasn't any fault of theirs. This is just something that happens to Ferraris. But if you take a look at this, this is really bad. I mean, even for me, this is there's nothing here that's serviceable. However, just because there's nothing serviceable on the top doesn't mean that on the bottom, this big piece right here, this is something that we call an engine. The engine is actually okay, at least I think so. This melted stuff, that's all plastic and rubber, but all the metal down below is, it looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Nothing is melted down there. You can see that this metal tank is still pretty rigid. It doesn't have any flex to it. So it was a pretty hot fire, but it wasn't hot enough to melt that. So I think everything below should be okay. Now I do have to take this engine completely out. We are going to strip everything out. We're going to strip everything in the interior. And we are definitely going to be replacing everything because there's nothing here that can actually be saved. I really don't think, I mean, there might maybe minor bits and pieces, but this is actually pretty cool. The shifter still works, so, oh yeah, can't wait to be rowing through those gears. So this is gonna be a project definitely coming up before the end of the year. I don't think that this is going to be something that I want to rush on. This is not something that I'm going to be doing in 1 to 2 weeks, but it's going to require a lot of parts. It's going to require a lot of patience, and well, it's going to require a lot of time from me and hopefully some entertainment value for you. And I wanted to show you one thing that I found. This is actually, I believe this belongs to Parker. This is a Gucci shirt. And I think it's seen better days. I think this is actually Parker's shirt, and it was in here. And Parker made it out fine. Parker from Vehicle Virgin, so he made it out fine. The shirt did not. And wait, what are you doing? All right, dude, did you make that? Yeah. Okay. All right, everybody, subscribe to Aging Wheels. Yeah, this guy's. All right. So all these projects look very daunting because they're going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I'm going to need some support from you guys, maybe from some companies that want to work with me. But I've actually had some companies reach out to me to make this garage the ultimate DIYer's paradise. And the #1 company that has helped me out immensely is a company called Tang Tools, and we're actually going to do a little bit of an unboxing of their awesome toolkit. There's already a knife here. Is this yours?
No, I don't carry knives.
Is this yours? We're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing to, oh my God, please don't. So Tang Tools sent me out their 715-piece tool set, and we also have some tools that we're gonna give away to some of you. So we're gonna be doing giveaways in the future, but I wanna see what their 715-piece tool set looks like. I'm really, really excited because this is exactly what the Wheeler Dealers guys, well, before Ed China left the show, he was using Tang Tools. But there's a good reason why I picked Tang Tools, and I'm gonna show you that in a second. But for now, let's unbox this thing. And look at that. This is just one part of the 715-piece tool set, and it looks really good so far. I'm not even gonna take it out of the plastic wrapping because we have all that to take apart. So we're just gonna take all this apart, we're gonna put it together, and then I'm gonna go through everything. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now. This is so awesome.
Ate a mosquito. Oh. Listen to that.
All right, while Robert puts the casters on the bottom of this toolbox, I'm gonna show you what I unboxed. Dude, look at that. All these tools. Now we're gonna go over everything here once we get everything assembled, but I just wanted to show you guys what this all is about. So we have a heel bar set, torque wrench, we have socket sets, Torx, we have screwdriver set, impact driver set, clip rail storage tray, hook and pin set, pliers set, nut cert. Ooh, nut certs are really, really important. That gets overlooked a lot. We have open-ended wrenches, 9-piece general tool set. We have 2 boxes right here. One has this cool little locking thing up top and a really nice Tang logo. And universal power grip pliers set. And then we have another box with lots more tools. We have hand rivets, hex sockets, tap and die, stud and nut removal, and extension sets. So we have every extension we'll ever need. This is awesome. This is basically everything I'm gonna need to take every one of these cars apart. This is so awesome. I keep on saying awesome, but I am really in awe of all of this. Oh yeah, take a look at this. This is a really really good looking toolbox, and everything is sorted. Now we put all the tools in this box, and there's still room to expand, maybe get some more tools, maybe put some power tools in there. There is a lot of room for, well, let's just say a lot of room for activities. So every single one of these drawers, you can fit these sort of egg carton looking things, but they have all the tools there just perfectly in their place. So I'll know which tools are missing and which ones aren't. So I haven't finished the categorization for these tools yet, but this is just where it's gonna be for the time being. We will be doing more stuff with these tools. Actually, on this car, we're going to be doing Art of the Flip on this car, actually starting tomorrow. So, well, we're going to be filming tomorrow. We're not actually going to be releasing tomorrow. But take a look at this. And here's the extra space. This is space for more tools. I can order from Tang. They have the modular set where you can just order something else. It'll be this exact spacing, and then you can just put that right there. Or I can just put a power tool in there. I could put some hardware, and the list just goes on and on. This is really cool, guys. So we have our SAE, we have metric, 1/4 inch, and 3/8. We have a ratcheting screwdriver. We have some more 3/8, a ratchet right there. And we also have this cool little breaker bar. It's like a little cheater bar thing. And then you put that on the end using this guy right here. I've never seen something like this. Maybe this is super common, but I've never used it. And I'm kind of, well, I'm kind of excited to use it. I think it would work pretty well. So moving down here, we have some pliers. These are for, actually these are C-clip pliers. So this is really good. It's like worth its weight in gold. Harbor Freight used to have these, or actually they still do have these, but what happens with Harbor Freights is these tend to break off after a while, especially when they're used a lot. And these seem to be a lot better, and they definitely feel a lot better. Pretty good spring pressure. So I'm just gonna put that one right back. And yeah, we have our channel locks, we have our various pliers, and we have our Torx bits right here. And we have precision bits here just in case I need to take apart some glasses or something, I don't know. So we also have extensions, we have impact sockets, and we also have 12-point impact. So just in case I need to take off some axles, and these are really, really good for that. Moving down here, we got some empty space, but we have a 1/2 inch and some more impact sockets. We have a open-ended set, and this is both SAE and metric, and this is actually pretty cool. So they have the metric, but also the equivalent in SAE. So we have 8, which is 5/16, 11, 7/16, 15, 19/32, 16, 5/8, and 19, which is 3/4. So that is really cool. And this is all miscellaneous tools, tap and die set. We have this, which is, I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, but these are all very specialty stuff. This is definitely what I need. So these are Torx T20 to T70. That's actually really, really big. And we have a puller, and not sure what this is, but I will be using it in upcoming projects. We have rivet guns. So we got 1 and 2 right here. We have oil tools. That's what they were called, oil service tools. Not sure what this is. Maybe this is to service, maybe to do like a valve adjustment or something. You guys can tell me in the comments. This is actually, it looks really cool. It comes with a feeler gauge right here, and I can't wait to use all of this. This is a bolt extractor, and we have a 1/2 inch torque wrench. Coming down, we got nothing. And we got lots of open-end wrenches. We have the gooseneck, I guess you can call them that, and we have the regular open-ended, and these are really heavy duty. They go up to pretty big. We got a 32 right here, and it goes down all the way. Well, I have smaller ones somewhere. And we got some clamps and some more specialty tools. So this is the general tool set. We got a hammer, a hacksaw, we have a vice grip, measuring tape, basically everything you're gonna need at home, and that is really useful. And this is just for power tools, like the big stuff. I can't wait to use this. This is gonna be, I'm so excited, guys. I don't know if you can tell by the way I'm talking and kind of mumbling over my words. I'm very excited. So in addition, Tang actually sent me this. It's a little congratulation, extra bonus from Tang. I actually don't know what it is. Maybe it's another tool, something I'll need, or could just be a little thank you. Look at that. It's a little Mini Cooper. It is a little Mini Cooper. Here's my toy car. Here's my real car. So in addition to that awesome tool set that I just got from Tang Tools, I just got word from Benpack that they will be supplying my shop with everything I need as far as lifts and hydraulic components and air compressors and tire changers and wheel balancers and all that stuff. That's gonna be coming up soon. If you guys can let me know what kind of design you'd like to see for my garage. It's about 72 feet by 72 feet, and I have a blank canvas. Well, other than that bathroom being right there, I have a blank canvas to do whatever I want. And I need to know where I can put everything to make it look as good as it can for making the shows, making better content, and also having the functionality that I need from a garage on a day-to-day basis. I don't want to be bumping into myself. I don't want to have cars kind of on top of cars just for the heck of it. So if you guys could let me know, if any of you are architects out there or are interior designers, let me know what design you'd like to see for this garage. But I'm super excited. I can't wait for that to happen. Right there you can see the aftermath of the Tang Tools. And actually I didn't mention that they gave me also a pegboard. There's a pegboard that you can put on the wall, or you can just put it on the floor right there. And it's actually really cool. It's a metal pegboard, seems to be pretty good quality. So I have to clean all this up. And it's okay because after Christmas, after all the presents are unwrapped, you do have to clean everything up eventually. But I think that is going to be it for this video. I'm not going to get to any questions right now, but if you guys want to ask me questions, then I will get to them in my podcast, my Car Guys Talk podcast with Andrew Howell, because it's kind of late right now. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with the fact that I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are excited about this shop, about my car, my Lamborghini, about all these cars, and I hope you guys have a very good weekend. So until next time, this is me telling you that on cars like all of these, and hopefully that one pretty soon, you guys need to wrench every day.